Is it over for Binance as the US CTFC has now sued them? And what's going on with XRP's price surge? This is your Altcoin Buzz news. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody Buffington. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop our latest content. Follow us on Twitter at Altcoin Buzz IO, and as always, this is not financial advice, and we wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Bitcoin users will soon be able to use zero-knowledge proofs to expedite the process of verifying individual blocks and eventually the entire blockchain. The Zero Sync Association, a Swiss-based nonprofit, is developing tooling which allows users to validate the state of the Bitcoin network without having to download the full blockchain or trust a third party for verification. The tool promises to overhaul the process of verifying the Bitcoin blockchain, which still requires node operators to download a large amount of data to synchronize the correct state of the Bitcoin network. Zero Sync is using ZK proofs to eventually generate a valid proof and verify the latest state of the blockchain almost instantaneously. ZK proofs have been a revelation for the Ethereum ecosystem, with various proof methods powering several Layer 2 scaling platforms, including Polygon, Arbitrum, Optimism, and Starknet. A statement from the Starkware president, who co-founded ZK Starks, summed up the magnitude of the ZK proofs coming to Bitcoin. He said, after years of frustration about slowly syncing, users will be able to sync with the network much faster and with much less computation. It's a technological leap similar to the transition from slow dial-up internet to high-speed broadband. Bitcoin OG DaVinci Jeremy posted a clip yesterday saying, convert to Bitcoin because this is coming.
Because we're at this pivotal moment, Will, is for Saudi Arabia, who has indicated that they're open to this, to say, you know what, we're going to be open to considering other currencies to trade in oil. If that were to happen, there would be a complete implosion of the global economic system, but certainly the American economic system. And if that were to happen, you'd be looking at sky-high inflation, just raging Weimar Republic kind of inflation. If you think inflation is bad now, just wait. But more importantly, we would lose our economic dominance and we would lose our superpower status.
XRP token surged 8% over the past 24 hours amid a market-wide decline, following the US CTFC's filing against prominent crypto exchange Binance. XRP reached 50 cents this morning, reaching a 5-month high. Its XRP ledger network has seen fundamental upgrades in the past few months that may have contributed to the rise. However, a part of the bullish outlook came as some in the community said a classification of major tokens as a commodity in the CTFC filing against Binance could mean XRP tokens were as well. This would be huge for XRP if they were labeled as commodities instead of a security, as alleged by the US SEC in the ongoing Ripple versus SEC case. Ripple CTO David Schwartz has previously made the case for XRP tokens as a commodity. Schwartz said in a January tweet that XRP is a raw good that trades in commerce and one XRP is treated as equivalent to every other XRP. He goes on to say that pretty much is the definition of a commodity. No part of XRP's value comes from anyone else's legal obligations to XRP holders. Our partners at Fetch AI, a project that supports digital advancement, has shown that the combination of blockchain and AI is a path to the future. A quick example of a use case would be to program Fetch AI's magic helper called Autonomous Economic Agent to search the internet for used car parts. By finding the sweet spot comparing price versus how damaged and usable the part is, you can then let the agent into the world to look for the best car parts. You might say that I can do this myself with web scrapers, but how about having the opportunity to access smart AI via Fetch to find the best used car parts that the web scrapers can't locate, and also let the agent negotiate with the vendors, closing the deals for you and paying them on chain. Fetch AI is an autonomous agent technology. In simple terms, Fetch operates as an AI network for blockchains. Fetch AI didn't launch because of the ChatGPT hype. The project started way back in 2017. Interestingly, Fetch's ICO on Binance in 2019 raised about $6 million in 22 seconds. The team believes in a future powered by AI and blockchain, and that's where the market is headed. And Fetch AI provides a framework that leverages AI without human interference. DYDX announced the launch of its V4 private testnet this Tuesday, taking a significant step that will see the decentralized exchange leave Ethereum. By the end of the summer, the platform will be fully running on Cosmos. The network allows developer teams to spin up their own native blockchains using the Cosmos Software Developer Kit. Though distinct, each independent Cosmos-based blockchain can interact with one another. The private testnet for DYDX is set to launch this Tuesday and run for 2 to 3 weeks. After that, a public testnet will be launched by the end of July. DYDX's marketing lead said, "We reached a point where Ethereum couldn't process the transactions fast enough. This is the second project to announce its migration from Ethereum to Cosmos. SushiSwap is also making the same move after the project acquired the Cosmos-based trading platform Vortex Protocol last month. The teams explored various options, including Solana and Layer 2 solutions, and ultimately came to the conclusion that Cosmos was the better option because we can customize the blockchain to our needs. DYDX currently has roughly $341 million in total value locked. Our partners at Seedify and Coniun are launching the Coniun IDO this Thursday, March 30th on the Seedify launchpad. Coniun is a leading Web3 company that's announced the tokenization of its NFT ecosystem to promote sustainability and scalability. The project, which includes a suite of B2B and B2C utilities for the NFT market, has been providing services such as the Coniun Pass NFT collection, NFT analytics, a whitelist distribution platform for projects, whitelist allocation pools for upcoming projects, and more. The Coniun Pass, the company's first NFT collection, has been a tremendous success with its floor price reaching 2 ETH and generating $15 million in volume. The company plans to leverage its success and tokenize its ecosystem to create a more sustainable and scalable platform. The upcoming token, Coni, will play a pivotal role in the Coniun ecosystem. The project plans to use the royalties earned from its NFT collection and revenue generated from its B2B and B2C utilities to buy back and burn Coni, creating value for token holders. Their IDO will be held on March 30th, and the listing will be held on April 3rd. For more details on the IDO, check out Seedify and Coniun on Twitter, link down below. A surprise lawsuit from the Commodities Futures Trading Commission against crypto exchange Binance sent shockwaves across the markets yesterday. In the lawsuit, the CTFC claims that much of Binance's profitability comes from its extensive solicitation of United States customers to its Binance International platform over the past years. They allege that CZ wanted US customers, including VIP customers, to transact on Binance because it was profitable for Binance to retain those customers. In addition to allegations that Binance manipulated markets and lacked compliance efforts, the regulator has also accused the exchange of not cooperating with investigative subpoenas and obscuring the location of its executive offices. Contrary to assertions by the US SEC Chair Gary Gensler on crypto assets, the latest CTFC lawsuit has labeled Bitcoin, Ether, Binance USD, Tether, and Litecoin as commodities along with Bitcoin. Earlier this year, the SEC argued that BUSD is an unregistered security in its Wells notice against Paxos. Gensler on many occasions has also argued that virtually all crypto assets are securities with the exception of Bitcoin. The CTFC has also accused Binance of being aware of the US regulatory requirements, but ignoring them and making deliberate strategic decisions to evade federal law. In a recent blog post, CZ responded to the CTFC's lawsuit, accusing Binance and CZ of engaging in improper compliance procedures and trading, calling the allegations an incomplete recitation of facts. In its complaint, the CTFC alleged that Binance has traded on its own platform using 300 house accounts and did not make the proper disclosures to its customers that it was trading in its own market. However, CZ argued that while Binance trades in a number of situations, this is mainly to convert its crypto revenue to cover expenses in fiat or other cryptocurrencies. CZ said, "Personally, I have 2 accounts at Binance, one for a Binance card and one for my crypto holdings." CZ also refuted claims that his staff engaged in insider trading, stating that Binance has a 90-day no trading rule for employees, saying this is to prevent any employees from actively trading. "We also prohibit our employees from trading in futures." He went further to state that employees are restricted from buying or selling coins where they've received private information about them. CZ called the recent CTFC filing both unexpected and disappointing, as they've been working cooperatively with the regulator for over 2 years. CZ denied being lax in compliance efforts. He stated that Binance.com has developed best-in-class technology to ensure compliance and currently has more than 750 people working to ensure the business operates within the bounds of anti-money laundering and know your customer laws. Rocket Trades on Twitter, who claims to be an actual attorney, responds to the news saying the majority of the general allegations relate to 2019 and 2020 activity centered on VPN use and lack of KYC measures. He says the vast majority of these allegations are moot as of the 2020 KYC implementations at Binance. He goes on to say Binance still broke regulations at some point and will face civil penalties for doing so. They acknowledged the issue and made a business decision to ignore the regulation and pay fines down the road. This is similar to JP Morgan or Goldman Sachs manipulating metal markets, making $50 billion and paying $50 million in fines. It's a good trade. So after acknowledging the violations and knowing that Binance will have to pay fines, Binance went ahead and did everything in their power to restrict US customers from their international platform. He goes on to say the lawsuit is a punitive measure based on 2019 issues and will be settled for sub $100 million. He then ends it by saying this is a big nothing burger. Magic Eden, a decentralized NFT marketplace built on the Polygon network, has announced that the migrated Utes NFTs are now available for trading on its platform. The Utes NFT project is a collection of 15,000 unique NFTs. Utopia is a curated community of builders and creators, and each Ute was designed by D Labs in Los Angeles. The migration to Polygon was made to reduce gas fees and provide faster transactions for users. With the migration now complete, Utes NFT holders can now buy, sell, and trade their tokens on Magic Eden on Polygon. Magic Eden also made it so that there's 0 platform fees on all your Utes for the next 30 days. That's it for Altcoin Buzz News Update. I'm your host, Cody Buffington. Thanks for watching.